Welcome, guys. Hi, it's Ben from NAGA. So, yeah, Happy New Year, first of all, because we had our last Q&A session during the ICO, and which was very successful. So from no one, so the guys who don't know, we raised the 50 million, had 63,000 people, so it was a big success. It was a busy time since the ICO. We had the distribution phase going on. We had Christmas, right? Because we're in Germany and our team worldwide. So some people were celebrating, some of them not. Then we had the New Year's Eve, also a family time event. So, you know, it was lots of things and we had thousands of requests, lots of people. We were very busy. We got listed on the HIT BTC at the beginning. Now today, OKX and Robinhood. That's just one part of the game, and lots of exchanges to follow. Very happy about the developments. From my side, you know, I am very busy on Telegram and also on Twitter. You can follow me on Twitter as well. So my account is growing tremendously. So I try to update everyone at it's Benjamin and _ Bilski. So apologies for any inconvenience you had for the token distribution. Very important to mention that in the very beginning. Let me just summarize the process once again. So there was this ICO. And after the ICO, we gave 7 days for everyone to provide their recipient address, which I have explained in some videos. Some of our investors failed to do so. So we had one batch that we saved the addresses. And then we sent out all the token to the first batch. Everybody who came later, we had to develop a custom solution because we thought those investors, all of you, which were over 15,000, we thought that those people want to keep their tokens until we release our NAGA wallet. But it turns out that everybody says, like, where are my tokens, right? So they were creating some FUD in Telegram and Twitter. We don't have any interest to hold the tokens or whatsoever, right? We said you can store it, but we had to develop a custom solution. Everyone who has provided their address after the 22nd of December will get the tokens starting next Monday. People ask me, why does it take so long? You know, you're blockchain experts, etc., etc. But sending the tokens from our secured wallets, it was not what we've planned. So we speeded up a bit the development. So now we have a withdrawal engine, which is nice for the NAGA wallet as well. But it took some time and we didn't want to make any mistakes. So that's just as an introduction to that. And if you have any questions around that, you can feel free to ask me and Dario, who's sitting with me here. And yeah, just this essence, small information. And also one small note on the HIT BTC issue, maybe. I think that's very valuable to know from my side as well, because we were made responsible for the issues on the HIT BTC. We don't have anything related to them. They're an independent exchange. They had problems, especially over the Christmas time. Even us, we personally had problems to use different cryptocurrencies there. So it was really messy. I have to say that very openly. They responded, they were working on the issues, they were highly overloaded. No one lost their token at all. They're not stealing anything whatsoever. But they just are slow. So of course, apologies for that you felt some inconvenience. But we tried our best, and now we are trying to develop our exchange strategies. You saw that with Robinhood and OKX, and actually I signed some agreements with some big exchanges that will be announced soon. That's from my side at the very beginning, but let us jump into the topics that were announced, and Dario can help me out a bit what is burning in the community.
Indeed, yeah, thank you for the introduction. I think something which the whole community is very interested in is the upcoming NAGA prepaid card, which is being asked a lot about. Maybe you can tell us something about that.
Yeah, so the NAGA Debit Card, there are some rumors, right, on the crypto cards and those cryptocurrency cards that they got blocked, like Tanks or the other ones. We have a bit different approach. So, you know, we have an ecosystem, we have a platform. We operate Swipe Stocks, we have NAGA Markets, we have this education company as well. So we have processed already millions of transactions, and people can already store their funds with us. Then we've opened up in December as the first Forex trading platform and trading platform in general of real like CFD assets. we have enabled crypto funding with the same currencies that you could buy NGCs. So with Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Dash, Ethereum, and Litecoin, you can fund your SwipeStocks account. So this is the first step of a conversion. You are sending us Bitcoin, for example, and we credit you $14,000 at the moment. Now, there will be an extension in the platform, which is called the debit card. So you convert your Bitcoin into euros and you send those euros with just one click to your virtual or your plastic MasterCard. It's a chip card that we provide. It has a NAGA logo. It has NAGA branding. And it enables you to really convert your cryptos into euros and kind of possess those euros on that card. So the currency that is underlying the card is euro in the first step. And as we have developed this gateway of crypto funding to conversion into euros, you can use that, right? In the second step of the card, there will be, in combination of the wallet, there will be this kind of real-time settlement. So if you have one Bitcoin on your card, on your wallet, our card will check the wallet balance and say, okay, Ben has one Bitcoin. That is approximately $14K. In the moment of my purchase, where I want to buy an airline ticket, if I want to buy some shoes, it will double check and real-time settle with the amount that I have, right, in Bitcoin to dollars. But we chose the first way as the more convenient way because we have a platform already that works. And then you can move your funds from a SwipeStocks account directly to the debit card. So that's the first step. And it's basically available all around the globe. For everything that we offer a KYC process, we are excluding some nations that our brokerage does not offer. For example, the US in the beginning, or other kind of countries like Iran, Iraq, so some of the blocked countries. But generally, it's a global card that you can use. And I think it's very exciting, very much.
Definitely, yeah, thank you. So just following up on this one, as you talked that you could fund the card, Kazim is asking if the cards could also be funded with services, for example, like PayPal.
Yeah, so we're working on, that's a very, very good point. Sorry, I'm fully on crypto, right? So if you can fund it with those cryptocurrencies, you will be able to fund it with NAGA coins. Very, very important, right? So if you hold NAGA coins, you send those NAGA coins from your MyEther wallet or from your exchange when you withdraw to the SwipeStocks account, and we convert the NAGA coins for you into euros. And then you fund your credit card in one go. So it's very important that your NAGA coins have a direct cash out function to the card, and it's super exciting for me. And I think this is one of the most valuable things also for the coin itself, right? Besides that, you will be able to fund this credit card with a bank transfer to our German bank account or to our Cypriotic bank account. You'll be able to fund it with the credit card itself. Sounds funny, but of course, if you have a different credit card, you want to use the MasterCard from us, then you can fund it with a different credit card. Or you can use things like, we call it APM, alternative payment methods. For example, NetTeller, Skrill, PaySafeCard, WebMoney. So there's a huge list in our application. And what I will do for sure, and maybe Dario can remind me later, that I post some screenshots in Telegram or on my Twitter account or on our Twitter account, just to show you the variety and the range that what will be the offered funding methods. But it's combining basically the crypto world and the classical world with the electronic payment methods in one. And always think about, you fund your SwipeStocks account, so you can either choose, will I trade stocks, cryptos, CFDs, or will I fund my MasterCard and just spend it?
Awesome, yeah, thanks. I will definitely remind you on that one regarding the screenshots for the methods.
Yep.
And we got the next question from Genesis, who is asking, is NAGA directly partnering with MasterCard?
I mean, we have a partner. We have a strategic partner in between. Obviously, they are working with MasterCard. So we have a link. There's an agreement between us and the partner, and they are providing the services to us.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. And we got some people in the YouTube channel who are currently asking if there are any restrictions of countries. I mean, you just said it's globally, but is there anything which is
yes, yes. So so it's very important, because I said in the very beginning, it's the same set of countries we accept for our brokerage offering, which is excluding the US. It's excluding, I think it's even excluding also Australia for now. We'll open up Australia. It's very important for you guys to know. It's a compliance case. And I think Sudan, Iraq, Iran is also on that list. So, and the list can be found usually on swipestocks.com in the footer. So it says which countries are restricted, or when you open a live account with us. So every country that is allowed from our compliance and regulatory standpoint, because regulation, I know in the crypto world, it's a block. But what can you do? I mean, we want to be compliant. We don't want to face something like, I will give it to everyone, and then I face a huge fine, or I face a block, which will be just a nightmare. But we'll be working step by step in our way to, first of all, offer it to the clients that we serve already. But I want to also target the whole world. So we will find a way, step by step, maybe together with regulators, to offer it to a wider variety of nations.
Perfect, thank you. So, let's say, I mean, a lot of other cards are currently being blocked.
Mm-hmm.
You already said that. So there's obviously a big benefit when we are offering our own card. But what would be the benefit against those other cards if they would still be live?
I think the good thing, you know, guys, what I don't like to have 5 accounts, 6 accounts. It's a very easy benefit, right? So look how we trade cryptos. I don't know how many accounts you have, but you know, I own Kraken, Coinbase, Bitfinex, Bitstamp, etc. So the same goes with your, where you hold your cash, right? You are constantly trying to move your cash around, and you know, keep it sometimes on your bank account, keep it there. I believe in platforms. I believe in this centralizing of services, not of data. I mean, obviously, blockchain, everything decentralized, trustless. I'm fully for it. However, you don't want to have 10 accounts, right? So if you have with us SwipeStocks a trading account, and you keep your credit card, you're very flexible to say, okay, I want to spend it on a service. I want to spend it on investing. I want to spend it later on saving. I want to spend it and let the cyber or a robo-advisor invest my money for you. You know, it's one centric point where you hold basically your funds, and you're fully flexible with the offering we have. Either you fund with crypto, your card, you fund it with dollars, euros, etc. You spend it everywhere you want. So this is for me a very, very big importance. Second, we are having licenses already. We do not operate offshore. You know why some companies get blocked and lost and hacked and going away, whatever? Because they are not built on solid ground, right? They're in the gray space. That's the problem. When we keep our funds, we have to ensure that the funds are safe. There's even an compensation fund if you lose your cash, and we stand for that. It's called the ICF. It's covered up to 100K euros. You know, you have this security also around your funds, because that's what I say. We cannot offer it to everyone, but if we offer, we want to be regulatory fine and compliant. And this is a very, very big kind of advantage to have your funds with a regulated company and entity. And I think this is sometimes a really killer argument for all the other cards. They have good services, they have some innovation, but you need to have some security to protect your customers. It's very important. We proved that. We processed millions of funds in our kind of ecosystem already. And yeah, so in a nutshell, I mean, Dario, like, you know, to answer the community questions, number one, kind of having the freedom of having just one platform, and the number two is securing of my funds. And that's one very, very big advantage. You have a chip card that is everywhere accepted. It's a MasterCard with a chip, so you can withdraw cash. It's also a very big thing, and not only just, you know, have a virtual card. It's a plastic card.
Perfect. Yeah, thanks. You brought on a lot of benefits here right now. So let's get into the cards in the work of SwipeStocks. So could SwipeStocks traders withdraw their trading profits with the card?
Yes, exactly. This is for me also something super beneficial. I mean, You can, let's say, you invest 1 Bitcoin, yeah, and we convert it for you in swipe stocks. You made 14, you have 14K starting balance. Now you invest and trade long or short on other cryptos or buy Apple stocks. From 14K, it goes up to $20K. You load that $20K on your MasterCard, boom, you cash out, or you just can pay with a service. So you have the whole value chain in one platform, from crypto to cashing out in real, and in the middle, investing into the financial markets. For me, or for me personally, it's the best thing. And then also, if you, for example, earn a copy bonus, yeah, let's say I'm opening 10 trades and people copy me, I'm earning real cash on every trade I got copied. The better I am, the more people will invest into me and copy me. So I can directly put my copier bonuses on my credit card. You know, there will be also, that's what we want to build. We want to have even an auto button which says directly book my copier bonus to my credit card. So you passively make money that you can spend. Yeah. And this is the big advantage of this ecosystem, is that you have access to your funds. You're very flexible. Sometimes it's hard to get funds out. We want to make it happen under a regulatory framework, to make it happen that you can fund in any currency and to use that in our platforms, and then to withdraw in euros on your card, or in the equivalent value in the dollars whatsoever. But it's the euro is the base currency of the card. However, you're very flexible to always withdraw your profits from trading.
Yeah, I think this is something which is very interesting for the whole Sparkles community.
Yep.
Indeed. So going into the fees, we just got a question from Philippe, who's asking if there are any fees when using the card, and if so, if you could please explain those.
So we do not have them set up yet. So we were more focused on development. There will be some fees to cover our costs, and that's it. There will be very classical conversion fees and transaction fees that we will just pass on what we get charged. So that's it. We don't want to try to make money here. That's very important. I think it's much better to give a service. Also, we will run a promotional campaign which we will release. There will be some free credit cards given away, especially also to people who are NAGA coin holders. So we are working on a very nice campaign for you guys. So you get into touch if you have a SwipeStocks Live account, and you filled out this questionnaire. Might be a bit boring, this questionnaire. I don't like it as well, but you know, regulation again, 21 questions. You might get a card for free, and then you can use that. And I also want for us, for the community, and also as a user myself, not to be overcharged with that, because it's not sustainable, I think. Of course, companies need to make money. Don't forget that. We also have to pay our bills, right? And our teams, and innovation is not always bringing you cash, but you don't have to pass everything over to the client.
Perfect, thanks. So there's one question which I have left out till yet. So basically it's about when can our clients expect all this to happen? Okay, so the first step of the debit card, I can tell you one thing. I have it on my dev environment already, right? So I see it already. I created my plastic card, and I can order my plastic card, and I created my virtual card. It works. So in general, it's like it requires some testing. My goal is to deliver it by end of this month with the NAGA Debit Card, so we can start out sending them in February. We try always to over-deliver. I think we have set out this card in summer, but we want to have it fast. So don't create some FUD if it's 1 week later, please. Yes, don't panic around whatever. We are anyways ahead of the schedule. But I try to stick to that. The team is on it. They're working as we speak, even behind my back. Yeah. So Dennis, our database guy, maybe you saw him in videos, he's on it at the moment. And also our Sarajevo team is working. So I think it should be in the next 2 weeks. That's my goal for us. Yeah, perfect. 2 weeks, I think that's a great
news. We try. And in general, I also want to enable NGC as deposit method. It's also very, very important for everyone. So you can just send us your NGC, and then you got euros from it.
Perfect. Okay, so it's expected in 2 weeks. There's just one other question from Genesis. He's asking if there will be any pre-orders.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I mentioned with the promotional campaign. we are running on a tight schedule. We will release that via email for sure, and also on our landing page. We want to have some early adopters in that. We also want to make it not testers, but maybe more ambassadors to the card. So we will think about something really cool, and you'll be notified on our social media channels. Very important info. We're working on social media. We just had the marketing working on support. Dario also can sing a song about support tickets now. So lots of things going on, you know. So, but we will release everything on our media channels and via email, so you'll get notified in time if there's any pre-ordering.
Most definitely, perfect. So, and another question, we have talked about the card itself. So Genesis is also asking about the virtual card and if it will be free or if there are any other plans to it right now.
At the moment, yeah, we plan to have it free. So you just you go into our kind of payment module in our SwipeStocks app, and you just tap on create virtual card. That's it. You can use that. You can send your personal CVV number, everything via SMS. So obviously, to have a card, you need to verify your data, which is very basic, like address data. And we have that anyways when you have a live account with us. Just need to provide a valid phone number. If you have the valid phone number, you get an SMS, you can get your CVV and your expiry date, and you can just purchase. And this virtual card is connected to a SwipeStocks account and balance, as I said. So you can always spend it. It's not a problem.
Awesome, nice. So I think the most important questions about the debit card are covered as so far. We got one other question, which I was seeing a few times, you know. Thomas brought it up the last time. He's questioning if the card will be available for people under the age of 18.
No, we do not offer trading services below 18. That's also you have to refer to our kind of KYC rules on our brokerage services because it's running under this. So I'm sorry. I mean, we need to be responsible on that. I would like to, but it's not possible.
Perfect, cool. Yes, I think those were as I said, the most important questions about the debit card. Before we dive into the more general questions which we have received. Okay. Have you anything else to add to the debit card?
I think no. I mean, the debit card, as I said, it starts with this kind of euro-based and then goes into the crypto-based card that requires a lot of kind of attention in the details. And I think it's a huge opportunity for us. So and for our community, very important to have that. And I think it's pretty much unique that you can fund with cryptos, put it on your trading account, invest into 700 markets, and then just cash out using this credit card connected to that. I mean, obviously this offering is, you know, and then you can even fund with our own cryptocurrency. I mean, this is something I'm even excited and proud of. If that's live, I'll obviously open a glass of, no, I'll make a gin tonic. I like gin, so I'll drink one gin tonic.
Perfect, yeah, all right, let's keep this up. So let's get into the more general questions, which we have received a lot. I think the question which is always asked the most is about our exchanges. So I think we got some news on this one as well, right?
I mean, yes. So we are at 3 exchanges now. We are on HitBTC, which obviously had issues, and I apologize in the beginning that it's not our fault. I mean, obviously we listed the token. We got pressured a bit. People always said when listing. We tried to be quick. Sometimes being quick is not always beneficial, as we saw. Hopefully this FAT is slowing down now because we have OKX and Robinhood. I'm personally working on the big names that everybody's waiting for. I signed just an listing agreement, not tell the name, and I'm not allowed, with one of the huge ones. So that's very, very important to mention. And obviously we're working. I mean, my interest is as well. We want to have every exchange that's possible, right? People say like, oh, you raised so much cash, or you're an executive, why can you not get it listed on those big exchanges? And I tell you one thing, we have applied already for them, right? A long time ago. So weeks, for me, 4 weeks is already long. They have a process. And if you look how many ICOs, how many tokens are being issued every day, obviously they are picky. It's not always up to us, no matter how attractive we are, no matter how many people we have. I know also an ICO or a token that had raised approximately the same amount that we have. They just didn't get listed anywhere yet. Of course, it's not a guarantee. So it's a lot of business development work, lots of patience. And so we're working on this. I promise you that this is the top priority. We also are excited. We also always happy when we get a listing. We're very happy about OKX and Robinhood. And by the way, Robinhood, I have to make them, I will give them a shout out on Twitter. I love their UI. I know they're small, but if you go to Robinhood and to make the flow and kind of to look how they build it, superb. So big kudos to them. And as we are building our own exchange soon, I think this is some way to go, how to build your UI. And yeah, obviously OKX also was yesterday top 4 by volume. I think we are fine on that. And I promise you will hear some names in the upcoming weeks, which will make you very happy.
Perfect, thanks. Yeah, I think everyone can be satisfied with this answer. This basically answering all the questions which we got around exchanges and the future itself on this one. So there's another thing regarding swipe stocks, which we are getting a bit. It's if swipe stocks will be available in the US anytime soon.
Yeah, we're working on that. We just have to change a bit our commission model. That's a different regulation. It's SEC. So we are talking also with people in New York to set up an office there maybe. So we get into our foot there. I think it's a big market as well. I think it will be more about the wallet service and the future exchange, what we will serve, and it will be also implemented into swipe stocks, right? And what we also said, just as a side topic on swipe stocks, imagine, in swipe stocks, you can copy other people on their trades. Imagine I can say, hey, Dario just bought NEO and Alex copied him on that, and Dario gets a bonus in NEO. Like this dynamic, this is what we want to offer in swipe stocks. So we want to have this crypto social trading, which is not there yet. So this is a huge opportunity worldwide, and we'll be working on the US. We also, we are funded by Fosun on NAGA Group AG. Fosun is one of the largest private Chinese conglomerates. They hold hundreds of billions, and we're also trying to work there to get into the Chinese market. And I think that's also very exciting for us and a huge opportunity.
Nice. So staying with swipe stocks here, Katza is asking, when will NGC as a pair be available on swipe stocks?
Yeah, good question. Yeah, I mean, we can do it. Yeah, we are considering this pretty soon, I can say. I mean, we have the rates, we have everything implemented. I think, I don't want to make a commitment, but soon. But I think this will be fun. So you trade the NGC on the platform. It will be most likely a CFD. So it's a copy of the coin itself, because we do not offer yet exchange services, but you can trade the underlying value of the coin in the platform. But I'll let you know that it's not a big thing. It's just a more strategic thing. So NGC's funding method will come with the card.
Yeah, nice. I think the voice is good enough. So I just got one question here. Let me get back into this one. So there we go. Crypto Jarab is asking, when we build our own exchange, what do we expect to be paired with NGC?
All the big ones, right? All the big cryptos like USDT, ETH, BTC, etc. And I want to have, I'm just making a bold statement now for us. We mastered trading. We mastered Forex trading and simplifying it. We made it on a mobile UI, we made a social network out of it. Of course, we need to work more on support. I fully agree. The biggest concern I have about us is support, but not kind of the ability to make something complex, accessible, and usable. The same I want to do with the crypto exchange. So I mean, there will be us as an own asset being tradable and packed to the big coins, but I want to have all the Bitcoins and all the altcoins and all the tokens. I want to have them for us, the ICOs. We want to support that as well. the NAGA exchange should be something very big. Obviously, we try to release that in the second part of this year, a first version, like something that you guys can use, but it will develop big time. I think we have the right people. We're well funded. We have a good community, so I'm very optimistic to do that.
Perfect. Thanks. So I think we got the swipe stocks ones covered here. Getting into Switex. Lauren is asking if you could answer something about Switex, which is the current progress of the partnership with Azubimo. If you can say anything about it.
I mean, on Switex, Andre, our business development director, is mainly working on Switex, and our team in Sarajevo as well developing the platform. From the platform, it's amazing. It's just amazing. It's even from technology better than SwipeStocks was being made in the very beginnings, because we used our knowledge from SwipeStocks and applied it to Switex. So, you know, better frameworks, faster, lighter, easier to maintain, fully automated, scalable, fine, right? And then there's this partnership with Azubimo. So one of my co-founders, Chris Brick, he is constantly going to Tokyo. He just returned. He'll go back soon. It's going very well. They're testing their kind of trading of the items already. That's what I've seen, and it's pretty nice how they do it. So I don't know the exact date when there will be this beta release. Should be in Q1. That's what we've communicated. But it's very promising from the side. Without overselling anything, I'm very confident this is something very valuable. It starts with Azubimo, and they're huge, and then we'll go down the line on other publishers.
Perfect, thanks. So getting into the general of the token sale itself again, Phil is asking if the coin burn has already happened.
Yeah, I mean, you know, this word coin burn is a bit misleading in my view. We only created as much as being sold, plus the 45% on top, which holds the team tokens, which are locked, advisor tokens, M&A reserve, etc., etc. So yeah, this is all being done. There's no minting possible anymore, and contract closed. 77.9 something is the total supply. 57, I guess, something is the circulating supply that I've calculated together at current market cap, and that's it. So there's no way that we will create anything. So it's closed.
Nice, perfect. So we got one question here on German, which I will translate for you. It's from SVE. He's asking if we are afraid of any regulations by the government.
I mean, as you maybe saw in the very beginning, the thing is that regulation is very, very important for us, right? So we work with regulators. We are also a member of the banking association with NAGA Group. In general, you know, regulatory, everything can happen if you do not onboard them. If you just, for example, say, you know, you're not from the crypto space, I don't talk to you like this. You know, some of those guys are like that. Of course, some of them are regulated. I say, you know what? I'll show you what it means when you don't talk to me. So we talk to them, and we try to be super compliant, even if it means that we exclude some countries, even if we have more measurements, even if we have more annoying questions, verifications, etc. This down the line will kind of prevail, that we will not have any issues. Never know if some regulations come. You have no idea, but you always have to adapt, and you have to be proactive. That's what we learned. We are listed on the stock exchange already, right? So and we know everything about regulation, compliance, market rules, etc. And we have this mindset. We're still innovative, but we want to kind of keep in that, you know, direction. So to answer it, I think we're very confident we're fine. We do not try to do something in the gray zone, etc. So I think everything is fine from that. And if there's anything, we just try to be proactive and work with them.
Perfect. Yeah, sounds good. Okay, so we got a question from Antonio, who is asking if you could give us a quick insight about the NAGA wallet and any updates on this one.
Yeah, NAGA wallet for me, this is the real entry point into building something valuable for the crypto space. NAGA wallet will be a service that we will offer into our platforms, also inside SwipeStocks, also on NAGA sites itself, so NAGA wallet site. you'll be able to store securely the main coins. There will be, like in the beginning, 12 of them. All the big ones, including then in GC as well. And then we will add tokens and tokens, so you can store everything. Then there will be a connection, a gateway to other exchanges, so you can transfer the tokens from A to B. You can send, withdraw, and receive. And send and withdraw, same thing. So you can withdraw and receive the token. You can internally exchange the token. So inside the wallet, you'll be able, for example, to send Bitcoin, receive Ethereum, like inside it. You'll be notified by email or push messages, everything. Also from mobile, on the go. So just mark my words, I don't want to have a web-only platform. I hate web. I hate this web stuff. I am still kind of not understanding why we have so, it reminds me like 10 years ago. Everybody was doing everything web. Why? Maybe it's more convenient. Maybe you find more developers. But no, the magic happens on mobile. So everything will be in mobile. The wallet will be also fully mobile. And I just want to make sure that people will be flexible and be able to store the tokens securely with us and send them and receive them at any time. Then also exchange them. And in the end, trade them.
Nice, thank you. So just following up with the YouTube chat we got here, we just got some discussion about our advisor, Roger Ver, and which part he exactly played. Maybe you can elaborate on this one a bit.
Yeah, Roger advised us in the very beginning, right? And enjoyed us as advisor for the ICO. And we're still in contact, touching always base about the latest development. Gave us some very good advice about how the momentum and how the dynamics in the crypto space is going on. And also not only him, we have Miko Matsumura, we have Guy Benazzi, we have also Mate Tokai, and various other lists of people who are still with us. It's not like just they come and go, but they're still there. And yeah, it was very valuable to work with them and we have like a good inroad into the crypto space.
Yeah, that's perfect. I think this one should have answered all of this. And we just got one question coming back to the NAGA card, which we talked about before. And if we have any plans for the design of the card yet. KS is asking, for example, if the card will be red or it will be black.
Maybe also, I'll share a screenshot of that. It will be black and with a huge chili. So it will be very nice. The guys saw it in office already. Everybody was like, nice, I want to have that. Of course, if you want to go somewhere and check out, you should have a nice card, right? So it will be black, NAGA logo, and red chili.
Perfect. Yeah, I think this one sounds pretty good. And yeah, I think we got all of them covered till yet. There is one last question, which Katza has asked like 4 or 5 times. So basically, asked is if we are going to provide any NAGA merchandise or clothing.
Why not? If you really want that. I think the chili is actually very very catchy. Really think about that. I mean, why not? You know what? I think what it would be nice to have maybe for the phone. You know, like a phone case. That's something nice. Or maybe also stickers for the laptop, and maybe some nice designed hoodie. That's something like a cap. Why not? Actually, we can think about it. Thanks for the hint. And if there's demand, we'll do that. And you know what we'll do then? We'll offer it in an own NAGA shop, and you can buy it with NGC. Why not? That would be best.
Yeah, perfect. Sounds good. All right, then. Yeah, I think we got this one covered. For any further questions, you can please just comment on the video, and we'll then follow up shortly.
Yep. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your attention as well and the time. And if there's anything, follow me on Twitter. I'm pretty busy there to keep people up. Sometimes too fast because my social media teams were working on support stuff, but we'll make that better. And yeah, thanks for everything. And we'll make a QA soon. We try to make a monthly schedule, mostly with myself or with the guys from the team. So you'll also be up to speed. And thanks. Have a nice weekend.